Okay. So I am back. I am back. Oh my gosh. So many. I'm in the middle of, okay, a lot has happened over this past week. I have a huge manifestation that just hit me like a it's like a whirlwind. It's kind of like I won the lottery and fell in love. I mean, it's like all these things at once that I've been telling my clients that this is happening to them. And I think I've caught the pattern because it's been the way it's been working is everything with my clients for that, I guess for that chapter or that cycle unfolds and everything happens and they get all of the things they're gonna get. And then at the very end, I always forget about it because I hadn't been paying attention all this time, like how it works with, I guess, with, okay, the client, of course, uh, pays for the service. I mean, that's a reward, but I mean, like the universe's reward. That happens at the very end, like when everyone else gets fulfilled, then mine gets fulfilled. And so that's what is happening now. And oh my God. So I'm in the middle of manifestation. I'm in a probationary, it's called a training space, which is going to change everything that I had intended for my channel because I need you guys, but I don't think I don't, I'm going to be very well taken care of. So I won't need your memberships really. That means I can actually start now in everything I wanted to do. So I got to figure out another reason for memberships because memberships is going to be like, I'm going to like, be the next, like psychic hot space, but I don't need that section anymore. Something greater happened. So, and uh, I'm not going. I get. Now I know why s- people, I guess, may be experiencing what I'm experiencing now. I think I'm experiencing what they're experiencing, where they're tight-lipped. Like, yeah, you literally can't say, and you really can't talk about it. First of all, even if I could, I'm having trouble explaining how it happened because this is one of those situations that saying that wasn't nothing but the universe. There's nothing on this planet, on this earth that wants that to land here. So I'm receiving something that on earth it wasn't meant for me. It would never, but something off planet, it came from these offers come from something off this planet. Oh, on top of that, I have another big. Oh my gosh. You woke up. Uh oh. I I'm I, I'm a little bit I'm feeling a little bit out of your league. I'm not I'm not on your you're like you're not up here with mm-mm. Y'all weren't keeping up with me when you know when I was a tortoise. Now I'm gonna become a hare, but not an old sleepy hare. You that's with me. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. We're talking about high value numbers, okay? High value. I woke up like I'm gonna be a high value. You know what I'm saying? I woke up like that. Okay, I woke up like that. So yeah. Now, I mean, if it does happen, you got to. Whew, I don't know. You got to bring something more than nice set of buns and. Oh gosh, that was funny. You know what was funny? You could tell I was prepared for that. I knew that. I saw you coming. Uh, oh, by the way, this energy that I'm at, now I understand spiritually why I was clipped because I felt this energy before. Okay, so in 20, it was December 19th, 2020, 2019. The day before, on the 18th, our current president, President Trump, was impeached. They broke his contract, and then within 24 hours, they broke my contract. So crazy. But leading up to that, I had developed this sort of tolerance to like negativity. It's like it's very like toxic energy in readings, and I get so far out that I can hear intentions. It's not okay. So when I connect, excuse me, when I connect, I can feel and sense and read my way into the astral realm. But when I then I eventually I go so far out, I literally hear it. Like it's like you're all, and I hear your dialogue buzzing. It's like a beehive and it's buzz, but I'm hearing individual bees communicating, if that makes sense. Or it could be ants, whatever. But I'm hearing like it's like a room group full of humans, but I'm hearing everybody's shadows in communication. Like I even wrote down some of the conversations. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna go into it because it's yeah, I'm going X Files, and I wasn't really intending to go live, but I just went. I just said, you know what? Let me tell them what's going on. So yeah. So, oh, what does this mean? I'm not looking for memberships for the sake of providing readings. I can begin doing readings right, like with you right now. If I want. So yeah, readings and I mean my book. I can just say it right here in the what. I was gonna create a very special place for people who wanted those things. That means I can talk about the Bible. Because you know what I said the last live? I said, "Oh no, I am a psychic. I read tarot cards, but I'm really good at them. People really really love my my speak on when I speak about the Bible." And I said, "Oh no, no, no. That's only gonna be for members only." And Universe was like, "Okay, I'll pay it." So Universe brought in this huge manifestation. I'm like, I mean, salary. I'm on a salary. I'll be on a salary. I'm going through training and probationary right now. Coast is clear. Is so far is so good. So far so good. I've already begun reaping the financial rewards. We're talking about business, so finance is money, and it's they've got big plans, and I've got big plans. They got big plans for. So what I'm trying to say is that changes everything. I don't know. I don't have to rely on you guys. Like I don't have to like be negotiating a 5-star expert. I'm a giant. Now it's like, no, I'm here and I can, if I want to, by choice, I can open myself up and talk about all the array of things, including, yes, I can even now, I'm motivated, excuse me, I'm motivated because there's a reward. Anyway, past that, This I just come to announce that the seed is sown and it is worthy and it is accepted. Okay. And yes, we will be putting on full on, we're going to go all the way. All the things that I had intended for next year, members only, wait till I get into the program. Not scratch that. I thought I was gonna. I guess I thought in my brain, I thought I was gonna be like getting on the gravy train. No, it's this is like an other. So I'm bringing a career. I have a career now. I have a career with a salary, like full time employee. So like right there, when they said I'm smart, they gave me a compliment. Finally, somebody actually said something. Now that by the way, yeah, I definitely screenshot that. You know, thank you for my brain. Yeah, now nobody cannot tell me nothing. Oh gosh. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I guess what I was trying to say is, yeah, everything is. I'm opening up everything now, and we'll just. I don't know. I just have to start planning. Okay, my hours are in the like in the morning, afternoonish, so I think it's going to be in the evening because I do have to. Okay, so okay, this way it looks like in my brain. The psychic, work that I do, right, becomes the career that I'm stepping into. The position, by the way, the full-time position. I'm working so hard to get through this next. I have like 2 days left of probationary training bit right now. So good so far. And it it's like that. What I'm doing here invests in that, which I talked about that. I said, think of yourself as the investment. So I am the psychic. So I am the seed, and then I am planted, and then you have of course, I believe they're my soul tribe. So I have these very important big wigs stepping in right now, and turns out they're my soul tribe. So I'm like linking with them, and so far so good. Like I said, I've already seen tangible results already. So I mean, I'm doing a good job, but and they're very rigorous and it's unforgiving, just the way I love it. And yeah, all I'm trying to say is not be, I'm very not braggadocious, nothing to brag about. In fact, I'm definitely going to be, that's going to help my teachings be even greater because I manifested this. I'm gonna be like on you guys, like you guys need to manifest more. And I love the idea that universe is setting me up where it's not, this couldn't come through the earth, right? This couldn't come through the earth realm, so it's not through you guys. It has nothing to do with you guys at all. It's all the spirit family are the only ones who could have done it. They're the ones who did it. It's I'm in that state where I live in the riches of the universe, providing the services without looking for expecting anything. Just pure reward from universe only, strictly. But I'm still gonna market my book. That book is not. I have some written content, but I mean, I want a book that in fact, yeah, I'll be able to actually do it right. I thought I was gonna like have to get a link and then do a little publish there and little link it up and like put the squares and the square slots and I thought I got to do that, but not I will be able to put it on some like Barnes and Noble shelves. That I'm up there. I'm configuring it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, being smart is a gift. Don't take it for granted. If you're smart, like really like apply it. Show it off. Show off. You know. Hmm. Show it off to somebody. Somebody, there is a reward out there for it. So yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said. They said because I mean, I don't know. I'm not that far along right now. I just want to just I'm just basking in the energy and just come back. All the thing I came to do was let you all know that um we can still have fun. We still gonna. I mean, nothing is. Only thing that's changed is instead of me telling you, nah, that's for members. Now I'm gonna actually answer your questions and also come in here with um you know full on and you know which subjects I'm going to be covering. I talk about all the subjects from psychic, the industry, spirituality. Um, also, the tarot cards, astrology, Vedas, all that, and everything else that comes with it. Oh, all of the Bibles of the world, not just holy. By the way, not just disclaimer, not just Holy Bible, but all of the Bibles that we can get our hands on. That means the Bhagavad Gita. I mean, all of them, right? Um, and then of course, under my spiritual and psychic critical eye. So we're gonna read it. We can read it in together and get real, you know, like powers from, like manifesting abilities from it. Like learn how to actually do it, do these things correctly, so that you too can manifest big things. Because I kind of like I explained how my readings go as I'm speaking and reading with my clients at the same time I'm doing metaphysical work and helping them to move energy around, open their thoughts, things like that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, with the good energy, but no, there's nothing wrong with smelling good. So that's what we're going to begin doing. So yeah, I'm going to tell you those secrets. You'll know those secrets. We're gonna get into it, and you're gonna know I'm not playing around. You're gonna see it reflected into my own life as a practitioner. That's what I always tell my clients. I said, like when they get it and they start actually naturally applying, even if they don't realize that they're doing it, I say, no, that's it. That's the ticket. Now you're becoming an actual practitioner, which means you're putting into practice all the tools you've accumulated so into living your life to the fullest. Yeah, so you're gonna see me as a practitioner, a metaphysical practitioner, applying all those tools into my life, reflected into my own life. So as I am advising in my psychic readings, then you'll know why people listen to me. People listen to me. And when you said, well, if you're so psychic, why don't you play the lottery? Why don't you just go and win, get all the lottery numbers? Well, like I said before, all I have to do is wait for one of the men to contact me and they start talking about things, and then all I do is follow right behind them, right behind my son, and do exactly what I do. Because I already know whatever that prediction I tell them, what the spirit tells him, is going to be right. And by the way, yeah, that is how I would play the lottery if I, But this special, this it's like the Wheel of Fortune is like at the heart, it's like up my heart level. It's over my heart. So anyway, good prosperity coming, and please look out for those important times. And definitely, you want to ask more serious questions. You're gonna want to ask more serious questions. You're gonna want this information that's going to change and alter your reality. If you're into, like, I love quantum, and yes, I will even. Could I even? Do I even want to show you? Well, I can't because the materials and my other desk. This is one of my reading desks, but I have another reading desk, and I could go grab it, but I'm not going to. You're just gonna have to come back. Oh yeah, I drew it out, and it's like the angel numbers. Okay, let me tell you. I'll tell you this part, but I just don't have the visual. That's what I'm talking about. I could tell it, but you don't believe me unless I show it, right? I have to always show you everything because you don't believe, which I don't. I used to like hold it against you, but now I have a better understanding of spiritual, like what is on the spiritual gift list. I don't hold it against you anymore. Faith, which is the believing part without seeing, is on that list. So I'm like expecting people to access things. First of all, they don't have to because it says you don't have to. It is studying the spiritual gifts is not a requirement, but it's encouraged. Secondly, what if they just what if that is not their gift? They got another gift. They got any of the other set of gifts. Maybe they don't have that one, and that's okay. So it's a little lighter because I used to say, "What? Didn't you read my testimonials? Didn't you hear what I said? Hadn't 15 other things that you asked for actually happened? Why would it be wrong now all of a sudden? That doesn't make any sense." So I no longer, you know, like get all dark in my heart when people like trying to figure it out. Now it's like, oh, they just don't possess that, and that's okay. So, yeah. So I know worrying about things that don't even concern me. My job is just to make sure that those readings happen and they're accurate, whether if it's bad news or good news, or like maybe the person just needs to grow. Maybe it's something they needed to learn or something they need to find out or see something for themselves. Oh, angel numbers. Okay. The angel, rounding it back, let me step back a little bit. Okay, so the angel numbers actually work like addresses, but it's not just restricted to numbers, it can also be letters. But in this case, we're going to speak on numbers. And numbers, yes, mean something, and those numbers do correlate with the universe, cosmos, cosmology, if you will. And so also, right now I'm studying, which I will talk about. I'm studying the constellation. Gave it a little fancy title, like the constellation of, I think, the dream world and the constellation of the astral plane. So which is, in other words, archetypes. But you're gonna love the way I interpret it because they bond really well to our numbers conversation. That, like, if you see numbers, okay, I had a client who said, shared with me that saying the numbers 444 consistently, 444, 444 everywhere. Now, right now, we all are in, because this is like generally, right? So 333, we're in the threes right now, right? Everything representing the path numbers of threes. Okay, so she hasn't arrived. So I'm letting it, like, she has not arrived to that address yet, which is actually, I call it address because that's the only way I can explain being along the timeline. So so what I'm looking at is actually is a timeline, and the 444s is a few weeks out from now. So right now it's really about, like, the women are feeling very powerful right now. They're in their energy. They're bonding and connecting, and the guys are like relaxed. Like right now, like if you're, depending on what energy you fall under, if you're okay. So I would say, the ladies are going to be like magnets, and the guys, if they can work well with with her, right, he will gain a lot. He can gain so much. The doors, all kinds of doors can open up for him, opportunities. Of course, it will definitely do miraculous things for intimate relationships, but on a just like a personal, like, if it's platonic. But I mean, like, where there's sophistications involved. It could be they work together in some capacity. It could really work until it's could be okay. So her 444 is masculine in the masculine vibrations because okay, the context of that is uh, there's the men are right. Okay, so in the divine right now in the 333s, men are kind of like they're looking, but they're not approaching, right? So or they're not active, right? So that active energy that well actually is no longer energy. It's going to be an active force. We got to talk about energy and force, the difference. But the force in her life coming from the men's side where they now are initiating in her world, right? Meaning the man when they manifest and actually do it, not dream about it or not okay, figuratively, energetically. I mean, like when they actually, hey, and go through the whole, ritual happens future wise. But also, a man contacted me, right? And I explained to him that he's going to be stepping into his power soon, and he will be able to initiate because right now it's kind of like the guys are kind of like just relaxed. So I'm experiencing all of these manifestations in the space where with the right connections, the divine lady with the divine feminine, you call it. But I'm already aware how to how to move, make those manifestations attract, become a magnet for the things you actually only things that you call for though, not for things unwanted. No, like you got to be careful because there's some spiritual solicitations that happen from time to time. So you gotta remember. It's the key is just remember what you sent out, and if you didn't send it out, send it back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So anyway, so life is gonna look really good, and yeah, it's even happening in this. Oh, that's the most interesting thing. Um, as Trump was becoming to taking office again, my contracts in my industry aligned with me again, and so this like these opportunities are also happening. I'm just saying it happened in a ficus, like very specific time, which is by the way, the first day was this Saturday, the 28th. So now it's the 30th. We're 3 days into the sign. By the way, if you open up your phone and you go to the astrological symbol section, it looks like a U with a little serpent behind it. You can't miss it because it's in the middle of all the familiar astrological signs. Or if you just count them, you'll count 13, not 12. So I'm not joshing you. And then you can the one to look up to talk about this are specifically astrophysicists. If you want to like know the science about behind it, or NASA if you want to read articles about it. So it's a real deal, real scientific, like, so if you like to be precise. And anyways, that's how if you're gonna be a psychic, you hope that your predictions happen at the time you say they are going to happen, right? Because they're going to ask you. They're not just asking what's going to happen; they're asking when. So yeah, that go hand in hand. And well, that helps if you know like where this event on the timeline is taking place, then you can at least gauge, and be close to like accurate with the time, like right to the day, by the way, right down to the day. Because it in the this book I'm reading is by a theoreticist mathematician. He believes that events happen on a timeline can be predicted. And there's other things he alludes to. I'm gonna have to grab that book it's at the library. So I'm gonna have to grab it and prove it. But he speaks on approximations. So I'm studying that because when I'm reading it and understanding it as a psychic, and I know what in the world he's talking about so far as the this he said there's formulas in, or like equations in nature that do not have formulas, something to that effects. Like they don't have a formula for it, which means they don't have a understanding. And he uses the word intuitive. He says that mathematicians have to intuit that information, and it's like an inner knowing. He says that, no joke. He's a full on physicist. I'm have to prove it. I know I'm going to prove it. I'll grab the book when I'm right now. I'm not, the coast is not totally clear. I'm not full. I mean, anything could happen, you know. But please don't let just anything happen to me. Yeah, I'm still probationary and still being what do you call it? Trained up. But I'm not going. Of course, I don't talk about. Well, it's definitely. I mean, but I'm learning the. I know why people don't talk about why people all of a sudden like they're like it's so fun. It feels like you're like outside of everything. And like, oh, like yeah, I can't join that conversation. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. But I'm just sharing some how some positive effects happening with the channel, and I hope you all will then rethink like what you were using this channel for when you come and visit, and we can talk, and I will somehow figure out a way to get this important information to you. I have to decide exactly. I don't know what topic you guys want to hear about. This again, I don't know when I go live. Let me think. Oh, it requires a lot. It requires my full attention, like it's every day. So it's like like all the days. So I think I know like when I start full time, I'll have to like plan out in the future, like when I want to, have some time. And I did have in like my evenings to myself because it was like from three, like around like 3 or 4 o'clock. Now it's like 5 o'clock, and so I just need to see like, and what I could tell, it looked like there's more things being added, and so I don't know if it goes beyond that time. But so far, it's only been going up till like 5:30, so that means I think it's in at 5:30. That'd be 4:30 my time. Oh, that's not too bad. That's still just 30 minutes over. But usually 4 o'clock is only for Mondays. That means every day is 4:30. Yeah, 7 days a week. Totally worth it. I'm committed. I'm all in. So that means we'll start actually doing lives kind of like in the evening hours. But during that whole time, I have time to prepare what I'm going to talk about. That's the cool thing. So you will get something great. So yeah, so now we're starting to close in on exactly when to expect, I guess, we all to meet. And it certainly won't be at 10 because 30 minutes from now, no, actually, I would have started at a whole hour ago. No, 30 minutes ago. So yeah, I wouldn't even be here talking with you. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like everything is going to change. Like when I come on here, going live, what are we going to talk about? All that's going to change. Now I'm opening up all the for forbidden areas that we couldn't, I was not going to be willing. Now they're open because the sacrifice and the planting of the seed is accepted. And I'm going to close right there. And I hope that you took the time to subscribe. And I know you had things you were saying in the chat. Don't worry. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I just want to let you all know what's happening. And I hope you all just get used to it. I know that nothing on earth can add to this conversation. So I'm not even going to, it's no, I'm going to catch you on the other end. And don't worry. I'm absolutely not braggadocious. I'm not going to do all this and that or another. Nope. Nope. Like now I can say this. No, no, you're not. Well, not no. Mm-mm. My parents raised me to have class. So yeah. So as you could tell, class when before these opportunities, class where there was no opportunity, and class when you get opportunities. So it couldn't have, so when they broke contract, it wasn't because I was classless. Okay. No, it wasn't. And I'm not gonna stop being having class. I'm not gonna stop being classy. So no, I'm not gonna, not gonna do that. In fact, like I said, I'm going to enrich you instead. Okay? So we'll meet back. All right. Have a great day. Be blessed, and I hope that you are working on your manifestations. Read some books on manifestations. Get some questions about manifesting, and then let's talk about it. Let's make this an open conversation so that we can learn how to manifest on a regular basis. Because manifestation isn't what we like. We think I'm gonna manifest, and we're thinking only sometimes. Manifestation. When you're thinking on the earth is actually quite limited. I'm looking at what I wanted to manifest earthly in the earth realm versus what manifested actually in my life. What actually manifested, because obviously the ones that I wanted to manifest on the earth realm didn't unfold, but the things that come through the universe unfold, and it grants me all the things that I wanted to use the earthly side to manifest for. Now I have this, and of course, it's like, it's treasures stacked on treasures on top of treasures, and there's no limit in sight. It's not even game changers. Is not enough, and life changing is not enough. It's a full on spiritual takeover. Almost want to make you turn Christian. Okay. You almost want to blame this on the Abrahamic God. Okay. So I'm just saying. I'm all right. So anyway, have some questions about spiritual psychic things, because we want to shift this energy in the midst of chaos. Yes, it's chaotic. Absolutely. That's why we're going to shift our energy now, so we don't have to start shifting energy when the chaos lifts. You can manifest in the midst of chaos. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to go deep into these powerful, tapping into spiritual mystical tools. And guess what? This time, I'm not gonna ask you for anything. In fact, you won't have to sign in or nothing, plug in. It's gonna be all right here in my channel, which means you don't even have to be signed in to actually watch it, right? You can watch it from like a off channel. So this is gonna be available. So, and here we go. Are you ready? All right.